Hey guys, it's Megan here with the Essential Artist, and in my earlier video I showed you my drawing essentials, and I mentioned blending sticks, and I know they are to the point where they're becoming taboo. You know, if you draw or anything, you should find anything to use other than the blending stick. And I think that if you're using them wrong, then yeah, find something else to use other than the blending stick. But today I just wanted to briefly, very briefly, show you that this can really be your best friend, and learn how to draw with it instead of just using it to smear your graphite around. And so I hope you can see it's not going to be really detailed or anything like that. I just want to show you a few little tricks so that you can use blending sticks a lot better. And just for visual purposes, I'm going to use my 9B and go ahead and draw out a circle with my B. Quick note, if you don't know how to draw a circle or like get it freeform pretty close to anything, you're actually going to hold it sideways like this before you ever even touch the point to the paper. You're just going to start moving your hand around in a circle. And once you think that you've got your circle, you can kind of see it imaginary in your mind. Once you think that you've got your circle going, just, okay. You can't really see that, but you will in a minute. That is pretty good, right? That's okay. Instead of just trying to like freeform it out. Okay. So we're just going to make this into a sphere really textbook, really easy. My dog barks. I'm sorry, he's right underneath me and he's looking out the window. That's just like asking for it, right? So let's just say that our light is coming in from this direction. You know that obviously when the light is going to hit the sphere, there's going to be a light bouncing off a reflection. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down through here. Darken at that other side, right? And then as we come around, that's going to be lighter. This is not perfect. I mean, this is just because you could probably spend a long time trying to get this perfect. Okay, so now a lot of people stop there and just start blending this out. What you don't realize is what this blending stick is doing is it's lifting the graphite off of the paper, and therefore it is making your value lighter. And that's when you can, if you just keep it like this, and you can achieve that washed out look if you just blend everything in together without going back through and adding your value back in. So I am using paper. I haven't done this in a long time. I usually use illustration board because it blends so much better in an illustration board. And you can work with it. With paper, you can overblend it. You can lose your tooth. You don't want to do that. So now I have achieved gray is what I have achieved. Really messy. Look at it. Oh, it's terrible. Okay. But you can see that now I have achieved this like a gray wash over it. So, number one, don't wash out your drawing with this. Go back through after you have blended. Go back through, add your value back in. and keep adding it back in and blend and keep going back through again and just do layer over layer over layer. And this is why illustration board works so much better than paper, because it really holds up underneath everything that you're doing. So that would be one thing. See here, I'm going back in, I'm layering some more of my tone back in that I lost during the process. And then you just go back in and you can fade it back out except you're keeping your tone. Voila. Okay. Another thing is that draw with this. Like with skin tones, what I like to do is I get this nice and dirty. Nice and dirty and black. See that? Then you can go back in. Sketching a really big eye. Okay. Imagine with me. Giant eye. Instead of using your graphite and drawing in and trying to like sketch in your skin tone, use this magic doozy right here and give your skin a wash. And obviously, you know, there would be a nose there, and we can come through and darken it up on the sides. Let me just show you what I mean by this a little bit better. Excuse me while I grab this. This is a drawing I am working on. It is signed, yes I know, but I'm not done with it, so just don't pay attention to that. But if you can see, this is what I did here. There is a lot of skin tones and variants because there is wrinkle and things of that nature, especially in the neck, if you can see that. So that is what I did. I used my blending stick. I did not draw. I did not lay my graphite to the board at all with this, and this is on illustration board. Awesome stuff. And that is what I did to lay down the skin. Okay, skin is, even in older faces, it's still smooth. Okay, so that is what I did. And then to clean, where did I put everything? Oh, I promise. These will get smoother, maybe I shouldn't promise. Okay, so clean. Say that, okay, this is really getting dirty. Oh, this is really getting dirty. Pull out your sandpaper. The ones that have been rolled really, really tightly work a lot better for this. But you just scrape it, rub it across. Sorry, I should like be showing you this. Rub it across your sandpaper back and forth while you twist it. Now it's pretty clean. Then you can go back through with a clean one and then rub what you just put on, that tone that you just put on, out and make it even smoother. Hope that helps. Really the biggest thing is just when you're using these, don't wash out your drawings. Go back through, keep adding in your tones again. That was my biggest mistake as a teenager, was I just liked the look of it so much. It was so blended and it was so smooth, and I liked the look of it that I completely lost all my tonal values, and so all of my drawings looked gray, all of them. And so that was one of the biggest things, was coming back through and adding in your values. And like with this one that I showed you, I'm far from done. it still to me has that washed out value look to it, and so I need to go back through with the variations and around the eyes and stuff and add a lot more into this. But this is just kind of giving you a example of me using my blending stick. So I hope you like it. I hope you give it a thumbs up, and maybe, hopefully, this has helped somebody, and maybe I can redeem the blending stick. So until next time, this is the Essential Artist signing